being an Osprey crew chief. It is the most exciting job I've ever had, just like in Fury, right? They say, best job I've ever had. This is the best job I've ever had. I've got to see the world. I've flown through the entire world, be it the painted mountains in northern New Mexico or the jungles in Africa. I've got to see the world from the sky, and that is such a cool thing. I think the biggest challenge that I've faced is the movement from whenever I joined the Marine Corps, being in war, whenever we were fighting the wars in the Middle East, to kind of like the post-war mentality that we have now. Really, to overcome those kind of challenges has been to just always keep that combat mindset. I think it's very important that the older generation, such as myself and some of my staff NCOs that did participate in the theaters that we had before, to bring that knowledge to the younger generation. The most important job as a staff NCO by a far margin is taking care of your Marines. I've had some very strong leaders growing up in the Marine Corps, and I have always found that if you take care of your Marines, then they will take care of you. So if I'm making sure my Marines are well cared for, they know that I'm thinking about them and I have their best interests in mind, just the ability to show them how much you love them, like they will never fear the enemy more than they love you if you're taking care of your Marines correctly. The leaders that I've had have definitely influenced who I am today. I'm a strong believer that you are your experiences, right? So I am not Corporal Strickland, who was one of my first squad leaders. I'm not Sergeant Torres, who was one of my first V-22 instructors. What I am is a conglomeration of all of these Marines. I take bits and pieces of things I like from people to make Gunnery Sergeant Tompkins. So I think every Marine is a product of the leaders that they've had ahead of them. I've had people ask me, like, you're an aircraft mechanic and a crew chief, why don't you go fly somewhere else? Well, that's not my job. That's part of my job. Leading Marines is my job. And I really think that there's only one place to do that, and it's in the Marine Corps. So it'll be a sad day when I hang up my boots because I won't be able to do that job anymore. But I'll continue taking care of people, and the experiences I've gained through the Marine Corps definitely shaped that.